All right, welcome back. So we've done already ellipsoids, hyperboloids. We're going to do next elliptic paraboloids and cones and hyperbolic paraboloids. So paraboloids and cones. So let's do paraboloids first. Okay, so let's start with, let's say, z equals x squared plus y squared. Okay, again, I can sort of interchange x and y, right? So what I'm going to do, interchange x and y. So when I draw this, okay, z equals x squared, or z equals y squared. Let's say this is x, y, z. Okay, so z equals y squared is going to look like um, z equals y squared looks like so. Z equals x squared, if you want to think about it that way, it's another way. It looks like so, and then you just sort of combine them together. Okay, not hard at all. Okay, so this is what's called an elliptic paraboloid. Okay, let's look at a hyperbolic paraboloid. So that's modeled by, say, z equals x squared minus y squared. Okay, so that one's a little bit trickier. Okay, so how are we going to look at this? Uh, again, we're going to play this what if one of them was zero. Now, this one doesn't have the same symmetry because you have a minus or a plus x and a minus y, but it's still not crazy to do. Z equals x squared looks like so. You think of that as x, and this is y. Z equals y squared looks like so in that plane, right? Okay, and then you're just going to combine them together. Okay, so I have something wrong here. I see what happened. Okay, never mind. And then we're just going to trace them together. So what's going to happen is we're basically going to have this coming down like so, coming back up like so, with little pieces coming down. Really bad looking, but it's basically looks like a saddle. Keep that in mind. Keep that word in mind, saddle. Okay, it looks like a horse's saddle. Okay. Next, cones. Okay, so cones, those are of the form z squared equals x squared plus y squared. Okay, so now if you think about this again, this one's back to the sort of symmetry that we have. Okay, if you think about z squared equals x squared or z squared equals y squared, that's just sort of like the absolute value lines. Okay, but you also have the negative side of it. Okay, and then we're just going to rotate it around. Okay, so it looks exactly like what you think it looks. It looks like a cone. That, let's forget that. Okay, all right. Now, next video, we'll do some problems.